Yo, what is up? It's your boy, Plants vs. Zombies. And today, we're going to be checking out a brand new World Tournament EZA, Vegito. Now, Vegito needs Majin Buu Saga allies and Majin Buu Saga enemies. He doesn't need an enemy, but he does need allies. So we're going to do a little showcase on this guy. And later, oh, you notice, later we can do a showcase on this guy right here because I actually managed to rainbow him. So we'll take him into a different showcase because I got him rainbowed. But the Vegito I have, of course, is 69%, is my build. I mean, it's 69%, so it's not going to be the most impressive. But we are going to bring him in to the Majin Buu Saga Red Zone. And we'll take him against Super Buu. We'll bring him into Super Buu, and we'll see how this team fares. Let's begin. That's a pretty good team. Pretty good. Now here's something to note about this guy, is that he, as the first attacker in the turn, he gets extra dodge. So I could maybe run my rotation looking like this. Right? Well, let's see. Let's see how he performs. Oh. Oh. I'm in. I could give him equips, but we're already seeing this is a free-to-play character. He's getting some supers in. Definitely. I mean, if he gets defense on the super, I actually wasn't able to tell. Even that's crazy. He did like what, triple super, still taking 30k from Marius? That's crazy. He's type advantage here too. I just realized. He's type advantage. This is like a nothing burger event. This is actually a concerning showcase. Well, at least we're gonna be low enough for Super Buu whenever we, not Super Buu, but Super Vegito whenever we get that, so we can throw him in slot one. No, of course, because we got Gogeta on the team, we're not gonna be able to do that. And we don't really want to be that low, do we? Because we also want Gogeta Gotenks to transform. Of course, you're gonna have Buu on this team because he's a very good character. Once he gets to Buuhan, he becomes really nice. But right now, Gotenks is kind of a squishy guy that needs to dodge a lot of attacks. But once he transforms, he does become a very nice character. See, I mean, that has type disadvantage and he's taking that. Like this Vegito, I don't know. I put him on a team specifically with, like, characters on Majin Buu Saga, because I know he needs to meet Majin Buu Saga, and I gave him Majin Buu Saga enemy. Oh, dodge this. Yep. Yep. That's what he's here for. If he's not dodging, he's not doing anything. So we got a lot of HP conditions on this team. We got a lot of heal. We got some healing on this team also as well. So hopefully this Vegito will show up and start dodging. Let's read his kit together actually. Once we're on the next rotation. Jesus, Vegeta, stop. Actually unnecessary. And Vegeta just eats it like a G. Let's read his kit. He gets 150% attack and defense, gets 2 key, and yeah, this is easy. And an additional, and he gets a great chance of evading enemy attacks, which is what, 70 or 50? No, that's 50. He gets a, was it 70? No, I think that's 50. He has a 50% chance of evading attacks as the first attacker in the turn. He did not dodge a single attack, which is crazy. Launches an additional super attack when there's a Majin Buu category enemy. He buffs his superclass enemies, which is superclass allies, which is pretty good. And he gets an additional attack and defense plus 3% per Majin Buu Saga category ally on the team, which is a lot. Okay. So we should be fine. We should like start dodging now. Like look at that, boom. Boom. Okay, that's what he should have been doing. As long as you're dodging, you're not dying. That's what I always say. Look at him, double supering. Triple supering. Like, it's not the most damage, but it's damage nonetheless, right? And if one of those attacks was a super, he would have dodged it. So, I mean, kind of put it into that kind of perspective, right? You can't really take him into super difficult events. But if a weaker event needs a challenge, like, I don't know, this guy might be on time's limit. Like, there's not too many time limit characters that you can use. But throw him on a time limit team, he could probably be pretty decent. Slot 1. So it's actually pretty nice. Should be fun. Yep, we get Super Gotenks. Remember, to get Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, you do need to be above an HP threshold, which I think we'll be able to keep just as long as Vegito doesn't get lit up next rotation. Just as long as that doesn't happen, you should be fine. Now, unfortunately, we weren't able to get the 18 key with Buhan, and I don't have that much crit on him, so he's not going to be doing that much damage, but on the bright side, we're not that. Let's just put it like that. Oh, we do get a crit, so we're probably killing this turn. Which means next phase we will be stronger and we won't be type advantage, so we'll see how Vegito truly fares. See how Vegito truly is. Gotenks here is probably going to get supered. Gotenks is pretty good once you get him Super Saiyan 3, but you need to get him Super Saiyan 3 for him to actually become really good. But once you do, I mean, he has almost guaranteed dodge. It's crazy. Super Bill. Let's transform. Damn. Okay, we'll do that. As long as I'm getting a rainbow key sphere, I don't really care. Dodge it. There we go. It's an AoE. Oh, he has an AoE super. I did not know that. I did not know that about this fight. Let's go into this fight. Having to deal with AoEs is annoying, so. I mean, we did, he dodged a super. There was a super aimed at him, and he dodged it. So no matter what you think, that's good. Being able to dodge a super is good. No matter the context, even if we died that time, had that not been a target all super, he would have lived. Yeah, that's his problem though. If he gets hit, he gets hit. And he only has a 50% chance to dodge in slot 1. So realistically, unless you're trying to juice the most potential out of him, you're not running him in slot 1. He does pretty consistently get triple supers. I will say he's gotten like a triple super every time. He does have a 50% chance to dodge, right? So that's pretty nice. Right. Dodging all those attacks, that's cool. But I just don't think he has enough. He's not Mr. Boo level, you know? Right, because that's probably the best free-to-play character in the game, Mr. Boo. We're gonna want to heal here. If you don't know him, he's like a double rainbow orb changer. He's just crazy. But we should be fine. We should be fine here. I mean, if it comes to Super Battle Road and stuff, he might be useful, right? I can say that with all World Tournament characters, you know? Let's get some heals up. Put Ben heal. We'll just do this. We should be safe this turn. So, what are my thoughts on Vegito? I think overall Vegito could be usable, but like not in any difficult event in any meaningful way. Right? I think it's going to be the same with Gohan because he's going to be a bit similar, but at least he doesn't need to be run in slot 1, right? That's this guy's basically biggest weakness. You need to run him in slot 1, but he can't tank in slot 1. Matter of fact, he can't tank anywhere. But anywhere else, he doesn't have a 50% chance to dodge. If they just gave him a flat 50% chance to dodge, you could just float this guy off when you're running him against like Majin Buu Saga enemies. But because that's not gonna happen. It's not his ability. He just kind of sucks, in my opinion. I guess this will be the last fight. We've kind of seen what Vegito can do. We've seen Vegito dodge supers, which is definitely nice. Fuck, I have not brought any heals in here. Just get that. Just get that. Just get that. Perfect. I mean, he could dodge. He could dodge. You just need to be lucky. Oh, he's tanking better than he did. So does this super permanently stack defense? I never checked what the super does. So maybe he's getting better at tanking now. Look at that. Look at that. Honestly, you just need this Vegito be consistent. Because you saw that. You both saw that. That Vegito consistency. He was consistently getting that super. He's consistently dodging that super. He's just consistent in general. He hasn't been sealed yet, so that's nice. We'll go check what his super attacks at. What it does. With Super Gotenks. Again, Super Gotenks, kind of unfortunate to have on this team. Because if you want Super Vegito, you need to be out of the range of Super... What the heck, dude? Big Bang attack. Raises attack for 1 turn. So it causes supreme damage to enemy. Raises all allies' attack by 30% for once. So he's buffing the team when he supers. I mean, it's definitely interesting. But I'd have to see it, like, in action or something, right? Because if he's not building defense, where is this defense coming from? I don't. That's the question, right? Because I don't think anybody's supporting him. So why does he all of a sudden go from taking 200k from an attack to 20k? That's my question. Anyways, I think next turn we should be able to get Super Vegito. And by the way, I'm not talking about the actual Vegito unit. I'm talking about the Goku and Vegeta that I linked next to him. Should be able to get to that because if you don't know, you have to be under 77% HP or on like turn 4 or something in order to transform. See, I mean, Gogeta gets hit here. He doesn't take any damage, but he gets hit here. I mean, it's not like he could be in slot 2, realistically. But still, this guy's gonna have to dodge. It's at disadvantage here, so he would have taken a bit. Unfortunate. We do get Super Vegeta though. He does heal us up. Although he is sealed, we'll slip him in slot 1 and his counters should do enough. Right. Yep. He may seal his super attack, but he still has counters. He still has counters, baby. Very good unit once you get them transformed, but that's the main problem, is you can't get them transformed easily. Okay, we know where Super is. I wonder who did that. Look at this guy. This guy has Big Bad Bosses? Ooh, I should have probably gotten his Big Bad Bosses though. Oh well. At least Zamasu has Big Bad Bosses up, right? As long as he does, we should be fine. Alright. Type disadvantage. This Boo hasn't supered yet, so. But he should be fine now. Now that he's supering. With that attack break on his 18p. Very cool. I wish more characters had an attack break on their 18p. It's such a good. It's like such a good feature. That's just like under talked about. Like when the gods and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, when those two, like the 7th year anniversaries, when they get the BT base, that's going to be a big thing in their kit. And it's just really under talked about, I feel. Like, we could have worked in Point 8. This guy's just a monster. I mean, this guy can be attack debuff. That means this guy does a lot of damage. Well, he does have Big Bad Bosses activated, so. Yikes, we might. I'm not gonna say die here because. But if he does enough damage to our. Because every turn we're taking damage. So if he does enough damage to us, we're gonna take a lot of damage. We're gonna be pretty low next turn, is what I'm trying to say. So, I mean, Vegito isn't performing that bad, but here's the problem with saying that, right? This is a red zone stage. I mean, this is one of the easy red zone stages, too. There's like only one difficult red zone stage, really. And that's what that's Kid Buu. Because I couldn't put him in slot 1 there. That's a no-go. Does he even have dodge in any other slot? Great chance as the first attacker in the turn. You can't even put him. You can't even do that. We can't even. We just have to hope that a lot of things go right here. unfortunately. Because, I mean, we can't put him in front of a super attack with 9 dodge. He's not gonna survive. Unfortunately, we need to rotate him off, and that's the problem. Like, you can't put him in front of a super attack. You can't put him in front of all those attacks in slot 1. First of all, he wouldn't dodge all of them. Second of all, he would have taken a lot of damage. And third of all, like, Vegito's way more valuable to have here. And then look at that. He does a 10 million super attack after doing all that. Like, I would much rather have Vegito here. Have Super Vegito here. 7 million by Go Tanks. Good at double super. As long as Go Tanks dodges this, we might be okay. It depends on how much damage Vegito takes. We'll see how he performs without his dodge. We'll see how Vegito performs without his dodge. He has type advantage here, so he should be fine. I feel. Triple super, nice. He should have his full passive up, which is every time. That was the 8 dodge. This passive is like whenever his what you call it? Whenever he does an attack, whenever he attacks, he gains additional whenever he attacks, he gains additional defense plus 20% up to 100%. So he definitely had his full passive there. And I mean, he was still like type advantage. He's doing that into type advantage. That's just not good. We do get the corrupted Zamasu domain. Infinite Zamasu, I guess, is what it should be called. And this guy's just dumping attacks into slot 1, so. I mean, what was I supposed to do, right? Now put this guy in slot 1. I think Buha might actually attack for the super here. So I mean, this isn't a pushover fight. Like, I know I said like the only really difficult fight in Red Zone is Kid Buu, but like this isn't a pushover fight. This fight can't be knocked down by like your int Mize and stuff. This fight puts up a challenge. God, this guy needs crit. So to see Vegito actually like exist in here, I mean, I don't know why you're doing so many supers, Buffon. It's not like that it's gonna do any damage. This guy really needs base crit. Just needs crit in this kit. We might die here because of this Fusamasu, but that's another attack debuff, so maybe not. He's double-digit tanking the normals, so. Nice. Super Go Tanks. Oh, I think he might just kill this turn. Straight up. Because we get the counter. We get the counter. And now we get the Dokkan attack. No, I tapped it too fast. I always go too fast, and if I don't, I go too slow. I mean, it's just... I always miss it. I always manage to miss at least one. Let's see if we crit here. That'd be amazing. Yep. No guaranteed, no additionals, but these are basically additionals, right? Especially with the crits. And look at that. Amazing damage. 8 million here by Gotenks. He's basically untouchable as well. Not that he could touch him because he's dead. Vegito's actually back on rotation. Do we do it? I think this is a showcase. This is in fact a showcase. So we might as well. There's only two attacks aimed at him. If he dodges both of these, this showcase is success. If he dies, I end the showcase. I end the showcase if he loses anyways. So dodge. Oh, he died. He loses. Goodbye. 1.5 million damage. I mean, that's 50% dodge for you. That is 50% dodge for you. If you really wanted me to put him in slot 1, you'd have to give him 70% chance to dodge. Or else he's basically... Or, like, that's a joke of a condition to have him in slot 1. Actually, it's a joke of a condition. Because he's never going to go in slot 1. That's the thing. He's never going to go in slot 1. But hey, it's usable in, Extreme, Super Battle Road, and Super Battle Road. So, hey, at least you got him for that. Well, that's going to do it for the World Tournament Vegito Showcase. And as always,